So grab yourself a saw, your favorite cutting saw, or whatever you got, the little cut. I guess I'll just cut it down the middle. I don't know. See if we can get in here. We're in. As I suspected, absolutely nothing. So all these are supposed to do is give a steady vacuum to the vacuum lines on the turbos that control the wastegates. I highly doubt these are needed. I think you could delete these from the car without any real issues. I don't believe you're going to find any kind of noticeable performance gain or loss with these / without them. Yeah, there you go. If you ever wanted to know what was inside one of your BMW vacuum canisters, it's absolutely nothing. That's why I replaced this on mine. I'll show you. There should be a little nipple right up in here for a vacuum line to hook onto. Same as, here's the other side of it. I don't know if you can see right here. This got jarred in the accident off of my blue one, and the little plastic nipple broke off. No big deal. So I went and picked one up. I did take that car for a drive, like after I built it, and I didn't know that this little guy had broken off. And yeah, two things. I was like, man, this car's slow as shit. You know, something's not right. But there's no check engine lights or anything like that. And half a mile later, I got what BMW calls a half a check engine light, which is basically a soft fault. So they give you a hard fault, which is a full check engine light, completely yellow, or they'll give you what's called a soft fault, which is a check engine symbol, but only half of it's yellow. So they call it a half light or half check engine light, which is not as severe as, you know, obviously a full one, right? So it gives the user a little more time to get to the shop and have it looked at. Like it tells the user like it's not critical, but you should still go get it fixed, right? The code I got, I saved the report. The code I had was a 30FF, exhaust turbocharger low pressure side, currently present, invalid signal. And I think the P code on it is P12543. It doesn't say that here, but it's got those numbers beside it. And I think that's what that translates to. So basically, I had no vacuum, so the turbos couldn't work, which explains why that car felt really slow. What I did is I came back and I looked and looked and looked. I couldn't see anything. And the one that was broken on mine, this sits like this. So it looked fine, but the hose underneath, it had a bend in it, which made it look like it was still connected. I didn't grab it to see if it was connected. I just looked and was like, yeah, it looks connected. So I was like, man, what the frick? So I even pulled the pan underneath off and checked all the intercooler piping, and yeah, I thought maybe something had gotten hit and maybe had a hole in it. I didn't know. I couldn't find anything. So I said, screw it. I busted out my smoke machine. I hooked it in, turned it on, and 10 seconds later, I heard psst. I'm like, what the hell? And of course, there's a plume of smoke coming out from the underside of this thing. So I'm like, shit. So I reached in, I grabbed it, and I pulled the hose, and I took a face full of smoke. It's like, all right, there it is. Yeah, turned my smoke machine off, removed this, bypassed it with just a little temporary vacuum hose connector. Took it for a drive, took that same car, cleared the code, took it for a drive, and holy shit, it's like a different car. So the turbos are all working and everything, and oh my God. I did go ahead the next day and pick one of these up because I didn't want to leave I didn't want to leave it one bypass and one not, whatever. So these were cheap. I went and picked it up, put it back on. Yeah, I never got the code again after I'd cleared it. That was it. That 335i is very, very nice, very fast car. I'm pretty happy with it. It's a little dangerous. I've already been drifting it, and it's only my second day driving it, so it's a little dangerous. I'm gonna have to give it to the wife so I don't get in trouble. I also had it on the way up to get this. I had it like 120, and it was like, it felt like 50. Like, damn. So dangerous car, but super nice. Yeah, you can just tell the quality versus. I mean, I've driven all kinds of cars. I've driven Ferraris, Lamborghinis. I'd rather drive that than a Lamborghini, to be honest with you. But yeah, Corvette. I got the Corvette sitting behind that wall. I mean, it's a Corvette. But yeah, I've driven freaking everything, and that's probably in my top 5. That BMW. That's my top 5. It's been a long time since I've driven M3, like a long time. Last M3 I drove was would have been 1999, but it was a brand new M3 back then. Stick shift. It's a nice car, super nice car. One thing always impresses me about BMWs, it's not how quick they go or any of that stuff, it's the brakes. The BMW has the best brakes. And again, that rings true to that 335i. That thing, for the size and the weight of it, it'll pull the eyeballs out of your head if you stand hard enough on the brakes. It's by far its best quality, is its ability to stop. So yeah, here's what's inside that vacuum thing. Don't think you need it. But I figured, hell, I got a broken one. I'd cut it in half.